Hello, yeah, greetings. So I have this case of mine, and so I catch on very late, I guess. Excuse me. So I've got some people on YouTube against me, and I feel like someone was asking there, spamming, and I said, please don't spam, even though he had a Hindu named Kiran Hedge. What do you say about Khaswai and Pooja ji was not answering. Maybe because the comments came later and she closed the live stream earlier and she was getting our comments very, very late. So not on time. Hope sure this is fixed by her, ma'am, but I've just unsubscribed because I want to stay away from these things. Like if someone says that, there's some things I don't agree to her, everything she says, or if she targets even the Dubai Arabs or about this, like for me, I gave a different answer to that lady, Sayyida Afreen or Afreen, I think, on a live stream today, just a while ago. So, like this, what's the thing for her? Because you see, I don't know who is true and who is not. She says that she loves India a lot, but by loving India, this doesn't mean that I don't agree to her everything. So please bear with me. I'll explain. This is Pooja Parveen. I can't Upaydaya. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Uh, who are the Pakistan's brides of the Quran or something like this, right? So sorry, I didn't understand her title even, like who are Pakistan's brides to the Quran, meaning married to the Quran. Now here I could, thank God my mind worked. I didn't target any Muslim hijabi, a particular hijabi from Dubai or somewhere. I just attacked Muhammad and his this Quran and his Sharia, his laws. So about the bikini thing, I said, please, what do you call it? You see, Muhammad. My comment was very short, but I'll try to explain my comment. I said that, Muhammad put his wives in parda because he had a dirty and sick mind. Not because to protect the women from harassment and all this, although we are told in the Quran, not to be annoyed and don't display your beauty, like all this in the Quran ayat. You can read it and check it. The reason is given in the Quran why they have to do this hijab. And for morality and moral values, instilling them in society and all this. This is what we thought. But it turns out to be that if you read Surah Azab ayat, these verses that have come down now, that go back, don't stay long there. He feels shy, and his Allah feels shy, and all this. So, Allah doesn't feel shy, but he feels shy. So Allah likes to wants to say that please leave after having come on time and leave. Don't sit there and have conversations with them and things like that. So these verses came down, I was told. It could be USA, but these verses came down like now the wives also of the Prophet should talk to men behind the curtain and all this. Sahabas at the time, Muslims then, male Muslims and women at that time. So this is, when I have an answer about, I would give it like this. So I said that Muhammad had a dirty and sick mind. It is not. So now we know the whole picture. That's not about bikini or we want to be free and walking around and, wearing bikinis and clothes like that. So Pooja ji actually said that, she has been to Dubai and she's seen these women who wear, so all this, right? They tie their hair up and they want to look good, like they have, so that they can wear the hijab, and not that flat hijab, but that they tie their hair up. Pooja ji gave an answer to her in this way. I wouldn't. I go to the source of this thing. So, anyways, whether I agree to someone or with due respect to Pooja ji, whether even if a Hindu harasses a Muslim, I will try to stop them if I'm there. Or if I shared this thing about this hijabi not being allowed to go to college, school, the outsider men, male Hindus were after her. So I shared that video. That doesn't mean that I'm a Muslim. So even if I agree to you or don't agree to what you do, what you believe in, how whatever your beliefs are, and how you say things, I still feel that if I'm there and you're attacked, personally rude comments, please don't put the last video I said, please don't put the comments there meaning to harass Pooja ma'am. Okay, and so I didn't say that. Please ask intelligent questions, even if it is against your religion, you see. And another answer I gave was that Pooja ji was saying, I don't know why they're full of poison and they're giving me this prasad, this holy food, for all these rude comments coming on her, against her. So I said, because Prophet Muhammad, you see, he was intolerant, and he couldn't take, and neither does he want. It's Prophet Muhammad who is at fault. He should be held responsible for all this, that the Muslims can't take it when we leave Islam or when we show them the truth against Islam. So, and they start to give us this poisonous comments and rudeness and all this. So she was saying that anyways, I want to just reserve my comments on that. I don't want to say anything much with due respect to her. So anyone, if, I don't agree to them. I don't, so I've unsubscribed and all this. Because I have my shaky ground. I can't trust people. In real life, how can I trust them on the YouTube? No matter what they say. But I have to look at the subliminal answers. And yeah, also someone said that Pakistan is a joke. How can we help Pakistan? But I wouldn't agree to her, because I've put here on Facebook, Pakistan is a joke. Pakistan is a failed state. So she was, Pakistan is a joke, so Pakistan is a joke. No, Pakistan is a wicked joke, actually. I had this a long time ago. Stop making Pakistan a joke. This is my group on Facebook. Stop making Pakistan a joke. So recently someone said on Pooja ji's ma'am's that Pakistan is a joke, we cannot help. So I don't know how she took that comment. I don't think she took it in a nice manner, her reply. With due respect, I really shouldn't be talking like this. I don't know how to diplomatically talk. So Pooja ji and the last video I made some mistakes. Let me just clarify. Amina Sardar and Pooja ji, they came together, and then Amina Sardar also joined this live stream. Later on she came there. So the thing is that I don't know what to think of them. I don't trust them. I don't trust Amina Sardar. And I'm sorry if you had to go through this saying that, but she said, no, Zara, she had already said this to me. Like her mother, she has a good mother. She has an understanding mother, Amina Sardar. And she doesn't need this sympathies and all this. Neither do I, right? We don't need these sympathies from people. So, the thing is, so these ex-Muslims have really, they're also a pain in the, I should say this. Because now, just going there to defend someone, then I thought, no, let me make this video because, I could get trapped by these people. I don't trust them, right? Pooja ji should remember because she kept going on about, like, first she says, no, I won't say anything, why should I waste my time on it? But then she goes on with the comments. And, rude comments. Why waste your time? She tells the people on one hand not to waste the time on the comments. Let them be, let them be. Then any comment against her, she keeps going on. And so there are some contradictions I see that have kind of shaken me up. Already my heart has been shaken up. I don't know who to trust because there was a person also there. He was spamming, and I was saying, please don't spam here. But what he was saying is, what do you think of Ghazwa Hind? So there could be these ex-Muslims who are pretending to be, and then they could just give a line like something like, I think Pooja ji, ma'am, should be more cautious about this because not all Indians are saying, if you hate us, we will hate you. If you love us, we will love you. So that, and so I thought I should take my precautions and make my video because I wasn't defended at all. And I was defending her by saying, in reply to that person who had told her that what face will you show to your father and mother? And when that person, also another person, Sayyida Afreen, said, you want to just wear bikini and this is why you left Islam. Bikini and some other dress like this short dress, something like this, right? So then she went on answering her. You see, she spoke about this Dubai thing and how the hijabis are here in Dubai. And she said she's been to Dubai, but that, you see, an answer like that is not valid. You have to go to the source and really contemplate. See, I wouldn't attack a Muslim like that about their hijab. They can wear it if they think it's, they can wear full makeup, but at least they're covering their hair. They would say, no, we're covering our hair and we are in parda. So face makeup is, what is face makeup? Some say, so everyone has a different viewpoint, like, you know, that no, some Shia say, ulemas, that we can wear nail polish one coat and have pray namaz, but some say no, not even the nail polish one coat. Your nails should be without nail polish because you have to do wudu, and so different. I don't think anyway. It's like they were saying, or someone was saying, why can't we just wear one coat? It will the water will come on our nails. Right, the Shias, some Shias were asking about this. Ladies who like to wear nail polish, but they're covered, and some of them are not even covered. Like, so there was a time we didn't have hijab until Khomeini came, and it was made mandatory in Iran. It wasn't even mandatory in Iran by the state, required by the state of Iran to have this hijab. So there are all these different rules changing, and if someone wants to wear makeup, this will not, the kind of answer that Pooja ji gave will not be enough. You see, you have to see that, forget these, the Muslims have various they still say that no, we are better than the bikini ones, right? They will still say this. And so we have to honestly see, go deep, contemplate that Prophet Muhammad. I've spoken on Facebook about this in length, about Zainab bin Josh, like obeying Prophet Muhammad. What happened to, yeah, she became Ummul Mumineen, but think about her, his adopted son too. Like she was miserable, and he was trying his best to keep the marriage, and then he failed. Then why even tell Zainab to get married to Zaid? Because he wanted to bring equality. If he wanted to bring equality, get married to a slave girl, right? And stay with her, get married, like full-fledged marriage, not the slave girl marriage that you cannot give her your inheritance and all this. And what inheritance the wives get, I don't know, but the Prophet Muhammad's, whether his wives would get a good inheritance, but his daughter got the inheritance, Fadaq. So I don't know what he practiced, really. I mean, whatever he, this word could get around that this person just said out of the blues at Pooja Ji's live stream just recently. This is after many days I went there. So I regret it because she was like, she didn't want to comment on my thing because she knows that, I guess she knows that I am that person who has said something against Amina Sardar, and I don't know why she didn't comment. But that was wrong of her. Because you see, she doesn't get to the Prophet directly. She's blaming, in this video also, she's blaming Dubai hijabis and this hijabis, and probably will, won't blame the Irani hijabis. I don't know if they're allowed to wear makeup in hijab or not. But then I will get into trouble somewhere. The word will go around and they'll say that, oh, she just said it out of the blues. So you have to be responsible people like this when you're doing a live stream. And get to the source of the thing. Why we left Islam. Was it because Muslims were giving us trouble? Or where's the root cause of this whole thing? If the Muslims are giving us poison today, being rude, and this is the way this Prophet has taught them. So it comes back to the Prophet, not to the Muslims. Okay, so this is how I feel about it. And I feel I will be getting into trouble by some, just out of the blues, my comments are coming there. Already having problems with these ex-Muslims. Wherever I comment, God knows where they come from.